Hey folks, H2 reporting back on the F3 channel. Hey, I appreciate you joining me, and if this is your first time joining the channel, you're probably thinking to yourself, hey, who is this jackal on the YouTube posting videos about being a millionaire? What does he know about being a millionaire? And so I just like to offer up some thoughts in terms of the mindset that I've used in order to become a millionaire. So one of the things I think is critical is gaining a solid education in terms of personal finance. And so I want to be the first one to tell you that money is not everything, but it sure touches just about everything. So just keep that in mind. So in terms of education, where do you start in getting the proper education, and what is the proper education? So you could take a course. You could get a degree, and it will all have some flavor of, the information that you need, but there's not one course out there that's gonna be specific enough to give you all the information that you're gonna need your whole life. Therefore, learning must become lifelong. So, wherever you start and with whatever you start, that's just the starting point. And you're just going to have to continue to get additional information, additional education in order to really move forward. Okay, so I just want to, compare and contrast a couple different money gurus out there. And the two that I want to compare and contrast is Robert Kiyosaki, which is the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and Dave Ramsey. So if both of those gentlemen have a whole series of financial education type products. And if you go out and look at those, at their videos, you will find that they are diametrically opposed, meaning they're on, either ends of the spectrum in terms of what they believe you need to know in terms of being financially successful. And so Dave Ramsey, he lays out a 7-step process called baby steps that everybody should subscribe to in order to make sure they're on solid financial footing. And so that differs in terms of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Mr. Kiyosaki, in that Mr. Kiyosaki says, use other people's money. And what he's talking about is properly using debt in order to leverage money in order to become financially successful. And so one might ask, hey, which one is right? Both of these guys are on opposite ends of the spectrum. Which one is correct? And so the answer is both of them are correct. Okay? And so here I'm going to give you the scoop on why both are correct. So Dave Ramsey's program is a program that I think is where, if you don't have a lot of financial information or a lot of financial education, this will be a great place for you to start, because the principles that he lays out, I think, will pay dividends for you to get to a point whereby you are now able to move into some of the concepts that Robert Kiyosaki espouses. And so I don't think either one is are mutually exclusive, meaning that, you know, one should stay on that particular program their whole life. You know, but you be the judge. You know, it's your choice ultimately. Okay, so you know, Dave Ramsey talks about being debt free, and there is a whole lot of power in being debt free. When you owe no one anything, it is very empowering, whereby the choices that you make are, you know, head and shoulders above, you know, what the common everyday person can do. So that does have merit, but I like to also share the views of Robert Kiyosaki, in that, you know, use as less of your own money as possible in order to leverage the return on that. And so that has validity as well. But the difference is Dave Ramsey is more on the personal side of things, and Robert Kiyosaki is more on the business side of things. So if you're going to be in business, you're probably going to have to do more of what Robert Kiyosaki suggests. And if you're just, you know, everyday 40-hour-a-week kind of a person, then you want to be over there with Dave Ramsey. Okay, so hopefully that'll help you. Again, you make the choice. I would suggest that you listen and learn from both of those gentlemen, because there are some golden nuggets in both of their programs. Okay, hey, H2 gonna sign off. Hopefully that helped you. You have a great day.